Today on Fresno State Focus, we'll show you all the fun happening at Christmas Tree Lane.
Also, we'll give you some tips on how to decorate your Christmas tree, quick and easy.
Plus, learn how to decorate your Christmas cookies with festive colors and sprinkles. Fresno State Focus Holiday Edition starts now. Hello and welcome to our holiday show. I'm Gina Avalos.
And I'm Janet Vasquez. We're going all out on the cheer of Christmas today.
Which also means for us, finals are here. But let's not think about that right now.
In Fresno, Christmas Tree Lane and Fig Garden puts people in the Christmas spirit, one step at a time for nearly a century. Our classmate Nadia Gonzalez takes us there.
That looks like a lot of fun. Are you gonna go?
Well, I've never been there, but I have been thinking about going this year.
You should definitely go.
Now that we're in on the Christmas spirit, Gina, have you decorated your Christmas tree yet?
You know what, Janet? I did, and I think it looks great. Here are my tips on decorating your tree. As you can see, I am not a fluff master, but that's not what we're doing here. We're decorating, we're not fluffing. So Santa, right there. We got our first one on there. And then I also have all kinds of different ones. They're just different colors, big, small. I like to have a variety just so that it gives the tree more life. I just like to throw stuff on there. Try to keep the colors like the reds. If I have a red here, I'm not going to put a red right next to it. So I have a green, I have a gold, I have a red. They're splattered all over. So if I have a red right here, I'm going to put a red down here. I like to have my tree colorful. I don't know about you guys. A lot of people like to do like color schemes, an all red tree, and all red and gold. I don't know. I like just to do all the colors in the rainbow. Well, except for purple. I don't have purple. And then, you guys, I recently bought these. Look it, they're white. They're gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? When I saw them, I must admit, I said I need those on my tree immediately. This is what I put under the tree. It's so pretty and red and just reminds me of Santa Claus. So that's why I grabbed it. And then it has a little tree right here and it says, Merry Christmas. I think it's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. You obviously have to get low for this one. All right, so the skirt is on. Now all I have to do is turn on the tree. Let's go ahead and turn it on.
Now that the tree is done, let's get our baking on. Aurelie Tovar shows us how we can decorate our turkeys for the holidays.
Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Right here I have a gingerbread man cookie, which I've already started working on it a little bit, but all I've done is a white border around it just to give it some shape and form, and I've done a half of it, but I'm going to show you how to decorate the other half. So right here I have a piping bag, actually 3 piping bags, one filled with red royal icing, one white, and a little bit of black, and the black is going to be used to draw in the eyes and the mouth as well as the nose. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my red piping bag, and the way I'm going to make the shape of the arms and the feet are by making some dots. So you're going to want to press down and release, press down and release, press down and release. You're just making almost like a bead pattern. We're going to do that for the arm and for the leg as well, just like that. And to this, I'm going to go ahead and take some white beads, these medium ones, and I'm going to place them on top of each piped bead that I did with the red royal icing. And you want to work a little bit quick with the royal icing because it does start to harden pretty quick, but it shouldn't be a problem. You should still have plenty of time like that. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my red royal icing again, and I'm going to fill in this gap right here with it. What this is going to do, it's going to work as an adhesive for some sparkles that we're going to add in it to give it some fanciness. I'm just going to take these sprinkles here. I'm going to sprinkle them over the little arm and then the feet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press them down into the icing so that they can stick to it. We're going to go back with our the red royal icing again, and we're going to add some buttons here. So you just take it, you squeeze a little bit, and you release. And do 3 buttons right here in the middle. And I'm going to take my bigger white beads, which are these right here, one in each one of these buttons. Press them down into the royal icing so they stick. Just like that. And then we're going to take our black royal icing and we're going to draw in some eyes and a little cute smiley face. And there you go. He's all done. Thank you for joining me.
Now those are some cookies Santa would love. Talking about Santa, guess who is here in the studio with us? Brittany, tell us.
Yes, we are full of the holiday spirit here in the studio, and I hope we've all been good because we have a very special guest joining us today all the way from the North Pole to talk about Christmas. Santa Claus is here, and yes, I mean Santa Claus. Thanks for joining us today, Santa.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love coming to my favorite university, Fresno State.
Your favorite university? Wow, thanks, Santa. We love to hear that. So, Santa, we have one dire question for you. How did you get here? Did you bring the reindeer? Did you fly commercially?
2 words. Greyhound buses.
You took a bus?
Yes, yes. Santa has a very high fear of flying.
A fear of flying? How do you fly every night to deliver or every Christmas Eve to deliver the presents?
Well, my therapist recommends that I at least face my fears at least one time a year. And so, the one time of year I face my fears is Christmas Eve, of course.
So facing your fears, Santa, every year, do the reindeer help? Does Mrs. Claus help in helping you face your fear?
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Rudolph in particular, after, Rudolph going through his own journeys and adventures in the past. And Mrs. Claus always motivates me to get out there for the children.
You mentioned this is for the children, Santa. So we all know that you make your list and you check it twice every year. Have you started your list? Have you started checking it yet?
Oh, my goodness gracious. I will eventually. Santa can kind of, forget things, but Santa Claus will remember. Santa Claus will remember.
He'll remember, folks. It'll be done. Don't worry. Now, Santa, just really briefly, we know that many people leave out treats for you. What's your favorite holiday treat that you receive?
Well, gingerbread. Santa Claus just loves gingerbread. Santa Claus could eat so much gingerbread, and the sight of gingerbread, the taste of gingerbread. Santa Claus really loves gingerbread.
Well, Santa, we hope that you get gingerbread this year. Thank you so much for speaking with us. We've been speaking with Santa. Now, he's not going anywhere just yet. If you didn't know, there's another side of Santa. When he's not delivering presents, he's Alex Trebek's long-lost cousin delivering game shows, and we'll show you that in just a moment. And also coming up on Fresno State Focus, we meet the man behind a popular flavor of the season. Plus, we'll head to Shaver Lake to play in the snow. And Kenai is loving it, that is for sure.
I can't be in my
and
live
all
shot.
of that when we come back. But first, let's go to
You're
Studio
making
Jolly
things
for a
difficult
special
for me.
game show.
Okay, you're gonna have to go over there.
Welcome to Student Showdown Christmas Edition. I'm your holly jolly host, Santa Claus. This is a lightning round game show, so let's get started with our contestants, Zion Goodman, Nadia Gonzalez, and Henry Flores. I hope you all have been very nice this Christmas. Today's categories are Christmas movies, Christmas traditions, Christmas challenge, and Christmas music. Nadia, you're the only lady on this game show. Why don't you go first?
I'll take Christmas traditions for basketball season pass.
Absolutely. During Christmas celebrations, it is a tradition for people to kiss under this plant. Henry.
What is a mistletoe?
That is correct. Henry, please choose another category.
Can I do Christmas music for Kennel Bookstore gift card?
Absolutely fruitly ooply. The number of golden rings in the 12 days of Christmas. Nadia.
What is 5?
That is correct. Nadia, please pick a category.
Christmas challenge for MacBook Pro.
Okay. The number of reindeer known to pull Santa's sleigh. Zion.
What is 9?
That is correct. And that will conclude today's game of Student Showdown Christmas Edition. Be sure to stay tuned for round 2 where we bring in some more contestants. Little helper, please give out them lucky presents.
Is this you?
We will get back to the holiday fun in just a moment, but first, we're going to talk about the California Voters' Choice Act and how it's changing how we vote. Joining us to clarify all our questions about the act is Dr. Lisa Bryant from the Political Science Department at Fresno State. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Bryant.
Thank you for having me.
So, what is the Voters' Choice Act and how is it affecting the way you vote?
So the Voters' Choice Act is a new law that instead of, when you normally vote, you go to a precinct that's based on your home address. Well, what the Voters' Choice Act does is it makes it so that you can vote at any location in the county as long as you are registered to vote in that county. So if you're registered to vote in Fresno County, you'll be able to vote right here on the Fresno State campus because we will be one of the voting locations for the 2020 primary and general elections.
And how does this affect Fresno State and its students?
So the most important things that students need to know right now is that your voter registration has to be updated with your current address, because everybody in the county is going to get a ballot in the mail sent to them at home. You don't have to request it anymore. It will come automatically to you. So the county clerk is hoping that everybody will take a minute to go to registertovote.ca.gov and update their voter registration by January 15th. Now, that doesn't mean you can't vote if you don't register by January 15th. You can. It just makes it easier if all of the voter files are updated by that point.
And what should students do to prepare for the March 2020 primaries?
Well, go to register to vote, and that you can update your address. If you've never registered before, you can register for the first time. So that's really important, especially because students tend to move a lot from dorms to apartments and things, and so making sure that you have the correct address is important. After that, probably just researching the candidates that are going to be on the ballot. There's a lot of really important races coming up in the primary, not the least of which is president, but just inform yourselves, because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on.
And how do the California primaries work exactly?
So if you're registered with a party, then you vote for the candidates that are members of that party. If you're registered no party preference, you can vote either on a no party preference ballot or on the Democratic ballot, but you have to be registered Republican to vote for Republican candidates on the Republican ballot. And those are the candidates that will go on to the general election in November, when we'll vote for the president and House representatives and everything.
Thank you so much for that information, Dr. Bryant.
You're welcome.
We've been speaking to Dr. Lisa Bryant of the Political Science Department. Back to you, Gina.
Holidays are a time to be cheerful. Unfortunately, sometimes that's not the case. I'm here with Mr. Crumps to talk about a devastating event that has left him and his family without a home. Thank you so much for being here today. I know this must be really difficult for you.
No problemo. Yeah, my family and I, we've seen better days. But as long as we keep our spirits high, we'll always be all right.
I'm glad you and your family are being positive throughout this devastating event. So tell me, let's go ahead and take it back. What were you guys doing when this happened?
Well, my wife was hanging with my kiddos, playing around a gumball. I was making our favorite dish, macaroni. All of a sudden, our roof was lifted clean off our house. And then there was a bang and a crash. My wife blew away. Luckily, we found her later. Next thing I know, our entire house was gone.
Okay, well, that is definitely really, really scary. Where are you guys staying at right now?
Our friend the Grinch is letting us crash at his house for the time being. He's actually a pretty nice guy.
Is he? Well, that's something we didn't know. So tell me, are you guys planning on getting a new home? What's going on with that?
Yes, we're looking to get a new house, but all of our money was destroyed in the storm. We could really use some help.
Well, luckily, I am here to give you some good news.
Really?
Of course. We went ahead and set up a GoFundMe page, and you raised enough money to get you a new home.
No way! Oh,
Bring
that's
out the home,
amazing.
Henry!
Oh, is that the house? It looks awesome.
Yes, this is the house. Isn't it beautiful?
Wow.
And you know what? To top it all off, Santa Claus is in the building. Santa, come on,
Santa,
come up
Santa.
here.
Oh my gosh, Santa. Such an honor.
This is Mr. Crumps, Santa. Say hi to him.
Cookies.
Wait.
Santa, no! Santa!
We're gonna go to Becca with weather. Stop. We're gonna go to Becca with weather.
Oh wait, we're on. I'm standing out here outside of Fresno State, and as you can tell, guys, it's a pretty wet one today. It's been raining a lot today. As wind picks up, it looks like... Oh, y'all weren't supposed to see that. I'm just gonna keep going. The winds are picking up today, and it looks like it might snow. As a matter of fact, it is snowing. It's getting really cold today. As temperatures continue to drop below zero, there might be a blizzard. I recommend that everyone stay indoors as wind and snow starts to pick up. Do not go outside unless it's for a donut. Wait, what's that? Is that a tumbleweed? I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Nothing can stop my Christmas spirit. Not even a flying Christmas tree. Oh my God. Is that Santa Claus? And his reindeer. That's it, cut me off.
It may not be a white Christmas yet. We'll hope for the nearly impossible in Fresno, but several surrounding areas are already snowy and white.
Erica Rosinski shows us where you can go if you want to go sledding or if you want to try and build a snowman.
Hi, yes, I'm here in Shaver Lake, and as you can see, I brought my dog with me. He is a Siberian Husky, and he loves the snow, so I just had to come and bring him with me just so he could have a little time to play around and just enjoy the day. And it is beautiful out here. You can see I am on the side of the road, and up the road a few miles is Balsam Meadow Snow Park, which is a pretty popular area if you live in Shaver or if you live in Fresno and you just want to spend the day in the snow to go sledding, then it is a nice area. The only thing about this snow, which is probably best for sledding because it's a little slick, so if you go down the hill you probably go pretty fast, but I'll grab a chunk for you. The only thing is that it doesn't really stick, so if you want to try to build a snowman, I'm not really sure how well it will go for you because it's just more ice. Now, I keep sinking down in here, but if you really wanted to try and build a snowman, you can kind of put it together. You know, I got a nice little snowball here, and my dog, he thinks it's a tennis ball, so if I throw it for him, he will go and fetch it. Just like that. But if you do, as I sink down, if you do want to try to build a snowman, you might just have to get a little dedicated with it. And you can build a small one, or you could try to build a bigger one. It just depends on the size that you want. Now, I look a little low, so I'm going to get myself out of this hole. Back to you in the studio.
Keenan is so adorable.
He's so cute.
Coming up next, we'll show you some quick and easy tips for wrapping your holiday gifts for this holiday season.
Plus, we will be announcing our ugly sweater Christmas winner. All that when we come back. But first, let's go back to Studio Jolly for another special game.
Hello and welcome back to Student Showdown Christmas Edition. I'm your very merry host, the man, the myth, the legend, Santa Claus. This is a lightning round game show, so let's get started. Today's contestants are Justin Wall, Jennifer Espino, and Gabe Camarillo.
Hi, Mom.
Today's categories are Christmas movies, Christmas traditions, Christmas challenge, and Christmas music. I say, Justin, let's get started. Pick a category.
We'll do movies for Bulldog Gear.
Okay. The town which the Grinch steals Christmas from. Jen.
What is Whoville?
That is correct. Jen, please pick another category.
Movies for Parking Pass.
Okay. The McAllisters accidentally leave their son Kevin home alone while they travel to the city. Easy. Gabe.
What is Paris?
That is correct. Gabe, please pick a category.
How about you give me Christmas challenge for MacBook Pro?
Okay, I only give it to you if you're a good boy. What do people traditionally put on the top of their Christmas tree? Justin! Answer the question.
What is me? Because I'm an angel.
That is correct! And that will conclude today's match of Student Showdown Christmas Edition. Make sure you be good boys and girls this holiday season and have a blessed day. Little helper, please hand them their gifts.
I'm gonna drive.
Look what I got, Long.
What? I might sell this.
I don't even like red.
Take what you get and don't throw a fit.
I'd rather get cold.
Not everyone can be home for Christmas, but that doesn't mean you have to miss out on the giving of spirit of Christmas. The Fresno community is coming together to give holiday gift bags to women who are in prison. Over 100 volunteers met Saturday morning at the Wesley United Methodist Church and filled over 2,800 gift bags. Each bag was packed with items like greeting cards, shampoos, a toothbrush, and emery boards. The holiday gifts are for women at the Central California Women's Facility, the state prison near Chowchilla. Each gift bag lets the women know that someone still cares. Rich Malela understands how these women feel because he one time served.
I can see exactly what will be going on once they've all been handed their package and they've all gone back to their situations and rested. They'll be all comparing things and trading back and forth, and it'll kill a whole bunch of time, and there'll be a lot of smiles, and it's a really good, healthy thing, definitely.
Prison rules do not normally allow the women to receive gifts. These holiday gift bags are an exception. If you wish to help pack next year's bags or help gather items, you can email the events coordinator.
So we have the tree, the cookies, and we even took a trip to the snow. Now we need to get down to business with our gifts. Christmas shopping is sometimes stressful, but wrapping gifts is on a whole another level of stress. So I'm here to show you how to wrap your Christmas presents. A few of the things that we're going to need is a wrapping paper, scissors, clear tape, and some ribbon for decor. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lay our wrapping paper. You can use any box. For this decor right here that I have, I did use a bigger box, but for this one I'm going to be using a smaller. This is actually a shoe box too. So I'm going to place it in the middle, and then what we're going to want to do first is go ahead and wrap the paper up to the center of the box, over here in the middle, just kind of like this. For this part of the paper, we're going to want to, as you can see, there's extra excess of paper right here, so we're going to want to fold it out into the middle of the box. I personally don't like this excessive paper sticking out. Some people like to tuck it in, so I like to do so as well. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck this in to the center so it's not as noticeable. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my tape again. So now what we're also going to want to do is add the decor. What we're going to grab that ribbon and just kind of like measure it in the box. My second present was a smaller box, and you can change it up with box sizes as well. Yeah, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to wrap your presents. I hope you have a great happy holidays. There's one thing we haven't talked about yet: ugly sweaters. As a class, we had a friendly competition. We had 8 competitors bring in or create their own Christmas sweaters. We took the competition to social media and had viewers like you vote on your favorite look. The moment of truth has finally arrived. This year's holiday sweater winner is Chelsea with her Let It Rain look. Woohoo! Congratulations! Letting it rain cash was a nice touch for sure. Our show and semester have come to an end, but before we go,
well, we brought everyone on stage, everyone that has helped throughout this entire show, and yeah, we just want to tell everyone and who put on this show that has helped us make such a memorable and exciting semester.
We'd like to thank you for joining us, and we wish you a
Merry Christmas!